Hi Facebook, hi YouTube, hi Twitter. In John 18:37, Christ is standing there before Pilate, and Pilate's asking him questions, trying to figure out what possibly this dude could have done wrong that would warrant him being crucified. And Christ explains to Pilate, you don't understand this. This isn't my kingdom, even though you call me a king. So I don't have any constituents. I don't have anybody that's going to come bail me out. Then Christ also says something really particular in verse 37. He says, the truth is what I've come to teach. He doesn't talk about how he came to be glorified or about how he came to be crucified, but he talks about how he came to teach the truth. And in reading this evening, it really kind of opened my eyes to some things that I really think people have forgotten in the church. In particular, one of the things that I believe people have forgotten is that testimony is not something that ends. It's not that story that you heard from that beautiful old man standing up front with a microphone that talked about how he felt the Holy Spirit fall upon him, and then he walked to the front and was healed of his leprosy and jumped into the tub and was baptized. That's not testimony. That's not testimony at all. Rather, testimony is the 84-year-old woman in the back of the room that's been living off of $3 a day, whose children won't call her because they have their own lives and that they're busy, and yet she shows up every Sunday morning with a smile on her face, ready to live the gospel out in front of people. That's testimony, and what I've come to realize is that that kind of testimony never dies, and it never goes away. So one of the things I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start telling all of you on Facebook about my testimony. Now, some of you aren't going to agree with it. Some of you are going to think it's pointless. Some of you are going to think it's stupid. Some of you don't even believe in my God. That's fine. I want you to tell me that. I want you to talk about it. I don't want you to be quiet just because you think that because you're not Christian, you can't comment on my video. You can say whatever you want about my video. Talk about the morality that's embedded in some of the things I believe. Talk about some of the fallacies of the things that I say. Do it. I want to open dialogue. I want to open discussion. And I think the best way to do that is to tell some of you some of the problems that I've had. Not necessarily the good things, but the bad things that I've experienced since becoming a Christian. And also some of the good things. But more so I want to talk about the bad. Because I don't want anybody to think that jumping into a relationship with Jesus Christ is just 100% pure bliss and joy all the time. Because it's not. It's not at all. But anyway, I love all of you. I hope you enjoy these videos. I hope you comment on them. I think it's time we start having some discussions like this. So I would also encourage a lot of you to start doing the same thing. Even if you're not Christian. Even if you're an atheist. Start talking about things. Start talking about your story. It's important. So, have a good night.